October 20th brings the full moon, and today I'm going to be sharing some ideas for how you may want to honor this time. Hi, welcome to Gently Being. The Hunter's Moon, which is one of the names for the October full moon, comes on October 20th, and this moon is in the sign of Aries. This is also the moon that is, the closest to being before the Sabbath of Samhain or Halloween. So one of the first things you may want to consider is how do you want to honor this full moon that is close to that festival of Samhain/Halloween. For some who celebrate Samhain, they actually do it on the full moon that is closest to October 31st. So that may be something that you want to consider. This is a full moon that is closest to that time when the veil between our material world and the spiritual world is thinning. Perhaps you want to consider how you would like to honor or communicate with your ancestors or spirit guides. This being an Aries full moon, it's going to be a full moon that has a lot of intense energy, so you're probably really going to notice that full moon when it's there. Aries energy can have a lot of force behind it, and the positive is that it does have a focus on doing what's right and justice, but with that there's a lot of force. So the Aries full moon could bring up a lot of strong opinions, and sometimes this can lead towards anger. So one of the things you may also want to consider around this time of the full moon is how you can tap into the energy, that Aries full moon energy, while also finding a place of stillness and calm within yourself so that you are moving and acting from that place of consideration and strength within the calm and stillness that you have within yourself. The first idea is to have a full moon meditation or full moon prayer anytime that's around that full moon phase, which is the evening before, the evening of, or the evening after, or during the day. And this can be just as simple as taking some mindful, spiritful breaths, being aware of how you're feeling, being aware of where you are. This is just so you can really tune into yourself and try to find some of that peace and stillness within yourself. Another idea which I really love with the full moons that are near the time of Halloween/Samhain is to go outside and howl at the moon. Oh! This can be a wonderful way, again, of tapping into that forceful energy, that Aries energy, and just letting out some of those frustrations with a big howl at the moon. And it's a wonderful way of really getting out and making sure you're looking at and enjoying that full moon that's in the sky. This can be a powerful full moon for making some moon water, so you may want to consider doing that. I'll be back in a few days with another video going over exactly how I plan to make my full moon October water. Some of the things you may want to consider, though, just thinking ahead, is what sort of energies do you want to tap into with the full moon water, and always consider if it's water that you're going to be using to consume or if it's water that you're more using to anoint yourself or to anoint sacred spaces. Make an offering to your ancestors. This can be as simple as just lighting some special incense or a candle and dedicating the flame or dedicating the smoke to your ancestors as you think about them, and perhaps say a prayer to them. As I mentioned earlier, the veil between this material world and the spiritual world thins. Have a cup of tea. Maybe prepare ahead of time. What's your favorite tea? Have it out. Have it ready. If you find that you're getting really wrapped up in the forceful energy of this full moon, take a break, make some tea, and just try to quietly sip your tea while maintaining your awareness on the tea that you're drinking. Have that mindful cup of tea. This is another way of just taking a break and tuning into yourself, tuning into how you're feeling, and maybe not getting too wrapped up in the forceful energy that can be around this Aries new moon. I hope this video inspired you to celebrate the October full moon in a way that works best for you. Please share in the comments below if you plan to do anything for this full moon. Maybe you'll try one of the suggestions or come up with a new one on your own. Thanks so much for tuning into Gently Being. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe below, and hit the bell notification so you always know when there's a new video. And please tune in during every day of October, where I'll be sharing new spiritful videos in countdown to October 31st. You can also hit below the hashtag All Hallows Eve Advent to see all the videos that I've already made. Once again, thanks so much for spending time with Gently Being.